to level 2, expanding into our spheres. So we did some O's to warm up, and then we did some 1s and graced the hoop around our body, so we were finding our centers. And now that we have a sense of where our center is, as well as how to allow the hoop to guide us through space, we can now expand into our spheres. Our spheres extend to the end of the hoop, all the way around. So this being a very big hoop, I have a very big sphere. And that's great. My sphere is clear. I have enough room to move all the way around me with this big hoop, and my sphere is clear. So I know that I can move through space. And like 1 and 2, or 0 and 1 rather, we keep our feet grounded and planted, whether we're getting a little bit closer this way, or we're changing elevation, or we're changing direction. We're keeping our sphere a stable sphere. It's not moving around in space. Our center is moving around in space, but our feet are remaining planted. The only thing that will happen, we might shift so that we can explore space from this angle, or from this angle, or this angle, or this angle, or this angle. And then we alternate in our holds between O's and doing some 1s. So we're contracting and then expanding out, contracting back in, expanding out, expand, contract, expand, contract, expand, contract, and remember to breathe. Remember to maintain your planes, whether you're moving the hoop through a vertical plane or a diagonal plane or a horizontal plane. The bigger the hoop is, the more resistance that you're going to get from gravity when you're working in a horizontal plane. But when you're working in the vertical plane, the more the hoop is going to get pulled down. And so then it's going to assist you. So there's different ways of working with the hoop and feeling the force of gravity on the hoop and varying in the different hoop sizes and feeling how does the hoop guide us to move through space differently based on the hoop size, as well as how does gravity affect the hoop because of its weight and size as well. And there's so many different ways that we can move the hoop through space. It's just figuring out what are the different ways that we can move the hoop through space. Without even moving our feet, my feet are planted. I'm changing elevations, change directions there. And I'm exploring my sphere. We can do it quickly as I've been doing it, or we can slow things down. The slower we go, the more stabilizer muscles we engage. The harder it is. But the more stabilizer muscles we engage when we're going slowly, the more supported our bodies will be when we're moving quickly. And remember to keep that core engaged. Remember to breathe. Remember to keep your lower body moving and shifting. Remember to check in with your foot position. Make sure you have a nice, firm, stable base, that your knees are lining up with your feet as they're moving. And mix it up. Do some O's. Do some 2s. Do some 1s. Stay in motion. Breathe. And do it every day for just a few minutes. Over time, you'll get very familiar with allowing the hoop to guide you through space and where your feet are, to the point where you don't have to think about it anymore. You can just move. And then when you start feeling like you're getting bored, well, then you're ready for level 3, and we can start moving our sphere around in space. But for now, let's start out with level 0, 1, and 2, and you can stay with that for quite a while and get a lot of mobilization and support and feel good. So yay, thank you so much for joining me today, wherever you may be, whenever this may be. for some hoop meditation. And I look forward to doing our next session tomorrow. All right. Thank you.